Hey YouTube world, how you doing? 1 minute here. Yeah, today we had a little snow here in Indy. But it stopped snowing for right now, but we'll see what happens in the near future. It might snow some more today. So give me a second here. Let me get out of this neighborhood here. Ugh. Yeah. This down is chilly, it's just snowy. It looks like they're getting the roads cleared up pretty good. That's one thing about Indiana, they get the roads cleared off pretty quickly. Just they fix the pothole problem, they're a lot better off. Alrighty. Well, we all heard the unfortunate news. The sad news yesterday at around 7 a.m. in the morning, Rush Limbaugh passed away. I kind of feel like it makes it sense to you like my best friend just died. Because like her or not, love him or hate him, either or, Rush Limbaugh has revolutionized alt media, basically. Talk radio, basically. Without Rush Limbaugh, there'd probably be no talk radio like there is today. There'd probably be no alternative media like there is today without Rush Limbaugh doing what he did when he first started, I believe, back in 1988. Rush Limbaugh was the man. He told the truth, didn't care what people thought about him, and wasn't afraid to express his opinion of what he thought. Unfortunately, his opinions and expressions got himself, I'd say, in trouble, got a lot of people upset, put it that way. He made a comment on ESPN Sports, where he was like an ESPN commentator for a few months. They made him resign pretty much because of his comment of a football player. But other than that, Rush Limbaugh, in my opinion, was a good man. Rush Limbaugh believed in America and its values. He believed in freedom. He was like me. He believed in the Constitution and Declaration of Independence. Rush Limbaugh gave you the feeling that it's okay to be proud to be an American. He made it okay to be proud to be a conservative. He's one of the main reasons why I'm a conservative today, basically. He's one of the main reasons that never lose faith in America, in the American system, no matter how bad it gets. Rush Limbaugh, like I said, without him, there will be no Ben Shapiro. There will be no Alex Jones. Without Rush Limbaugh, there will probably be no Fox News or AON News, basically. There'll be no conservative news, period. They'll all be liberal-based news networks without Rush Limbaugh stepping in there and did what he did. And what's kind of disgusting about the whole thing is how the liberal media, it basically is going out there and attacking this man. The left is so sorry, they'll literally hit a man while he's down. They'll hit him while he's down, and they'll hit him hard. And it wasn't surprising at all for what they did, because the left, the Democrat Party, is full of disgusting and vile creatures, basically. It was like, for a while, it was like, hashtag rest in peace, pay respect to Rush Limbaugh. It trended to it went to a hashtag good riddance. And literally, it had hashtag rest in piss, basically, or hashtag rot in hell. These left-wingers are totally disgusting people, full of hate and rage for anybody that disagree with them or dares speak out against them. The left's been trying to silence Rush for years, and it never worked. His audience stayed by his side all the way, and good thing, like we did, Rush Limbaugh had like 20 million plus viewers following, basically, on his radio show. Basically, the truth's the truth. Rush Limbaugh saved talk radio. Rush has saved AM radio. Rush has saved always FM radio. Rush Limbaugh made it possible you can go on radio, TV, or most social media sites, stuff like that, and make it okay to say anything you feel like saying. AKA promoting freedom of speech. Rush Limbaugh revolutionized conservative media and talk radio and alternative media, basically. Without Rush Limbaugh doing what he did way back in the 80s, there'll be no media like there is today. No media is today. And he just started out, what I understand, in a basic radio station with next to nothing. and build a 20 million plus following audience on his radio show. Build it. And he cherished and he loved his fans. He loved his following, you know. And Rush Limbaugh said about over 20-something years ago, the people come to this show for three things: to be entertained, entertained, and entertained. He wanted to entertain them, and that's what he did. He entertained us. He made us laugh. He made us angry. He kept us informed. And, you know, unfortunately, he had a lot of backlash from the left for what he was doing. You know, they've been trying to censor him, shut him down, basically for years. But they could never, ever kill his following like they want to. Rush Limbaugh became very popular over the years. Very popular. Hell, you know, he had a higher approval rating than Nancy Pelosi, which I say, I do admit. But yeah, the disgusting left trying so hard to censor this man, you know, prevent him from speaking his mind, violate his freedom of speech and our freedom of speech, basically, and our right to listen to him, our right to listen to if we want to, listen to the show if we want to, you know, because Rush Limbaugh has been fighting left-wing censorship from day one, 30 plus years ago. Left-wing censorship didn't start here recently. It started way back then. Now, without Rush Limbaugh, there would be no Media Matters, basically. It won't be there. You know, and all these other, you know, left-wing shows and stuff like that. Because a lot of them started to counter Rush, basically, because he knew the following, and he knew that he was the most dangerous man of America because he challenged them. He challenged his political view. Rush Limbaugh is not America's enemy. And they might be his political rival, but he's not his enemy. You know, but the disgusting left, what all the shit he said, you know, like, I'm not going to say, I got to paraphrase, but like one thing I heard, like some left-wing journalist says, you know, Rush Limbaugh always put out white male grievances, you know, and they said, you know, past that Rush Limbaugh, white supremacy died today and shit like that. Or Rush Limbaugh was the promoter of white supremacy, you know, white nationalism, not white nationalism, other nonsense, you know. You know, I mean, I do admit, I do not agree with everything Rush Limbaugh said. I will first want to tell you that. But Rush Limbaugh did have the right to go out there, go on his radio show, and speak his mind, and tell the truth how he saw it. And that's exactly what he did. And he did a damn good job doing it, if I don't mind say so myself. You know, after hearing all this nonsense stuff like this is one of the main reasons I said the Democrat Party and the left-wing media is the enemy of the fucking people, which they are. Because they try to shut down people like Rush Limbaugh, you know, they really did. But I would say, you know, going back and forth, without Rush Limbaugh, there'll probably be no Handy today. No Tucker Carlson today. You know, no Mark Levin today. They would. Alex Jones and InfoWars probably wouldn't exist today without Rush Limbaugh. I'm just telling you my viewpoint on that. Wasn't for Rush Limbaugh, all this conservative activism, the conservative movement wouldn't exist without Rush Limbaugh. You know, and I was, you know, I mean, you know, it's kind of disgusting, you know, calling Rush Limbaugh a Nazi and shit like that, which is not. The man was not racist. He's a very generous man. You know, he helped anybody out and stuff like that, and he gave good advice. And he made a lot of good points. A lot of good points. Rush Limbaugh was the man. You know, and with Rush Limbaugh passing away, I kind of felt like my best friend just died, basically. And I know a lot of people in conservative media, you know, like Mock and Daisy, you know, they said that, you know. Like Mock said, you know, with Rush Limbaugh passed away, I just felt like my best friend passed away. You know, which, you know, a lot of us feel that way today. You know, I'm pretty sure Veritas, God bless, Project Veritas did a special on Rush Limbaugh. God bless them. I shared it on my Facebook page, you know. But we need to keep on going, pushing forward, keep this movement going. And we need to stop Democrats dead in their fucking tracks, basically, is what we need to do. And Rush Limbaugh led the way. And without him, he was a good example for us. And he kept us the courage to keep pushing and fighting on with liberal media and the liberal hacks, okay? All right, everybody, I thought about my 2 cents on Rush Limbaugh passing away. Rush Limbaugh was a legend. Talk radio, a true legend, in conservative media like Rush Limbaugh. There wouldn't be no conservative media today. And Rush Limbaugh was a true American icon. God bless you, YouTube world. God bless Rush Limbaugh. And may Rush Limbaugh rest in peace. And we need to send our condolences to Rush Limbaugh and his family and on his passing. All right, YouTube world, peace out and bye-bye.